I am JDWolf, and welcome to Mission 18 of my Impossible Ironman campaign. If you recall, last time we had a large scout land in the backwoods of Russia. Snake Eyes, Collateral, Godfather, Desperado, Lockdown, and Fastlane were called upon to thwart the alien menace for Operation Devil's Pyre. So here we are landing. I was hoping it was going to be a day mission, a little bit brighter than this, but apparently not. That's alright. Now, this map is huge, and it's a forest. Forest, impossible difficulty, guys with grenades. We need to... the very first thing we need to do is secure our position. At this point, we have every... sniper with a pair of battle scanners. So the very first thing we're going to do, I'm planning to run along this edge of the map, because we know we're on this edge of the map, and we're going to pitch a battle scanner where we're planning to go. Alright, nobody's there. However, on impossible difficulty, they really patrol, and what I've discovered, what seems to be the case, is that if you have battle scanners out, they can't patrol right up on you as easily. It's very strange. It's like if you can see them, then they aren't going to patrol as much, and you won't get them converging on you multiple groups at a time. So I'm going to send another battle scanner out here to be sure there's nobody there. Yay, there's nobody there. But I got it up on the with the altitude there, so we can make sure there's a ditch running along there. I do not like that ditch. I don't want to run into that ditch. So we're going to run along the edge of the map here. And I'm just, for good measure, going to throw the third battle scanner out diagonally and just secure ourselves, our little corner of the map, and see the aliens before they come right up on us. Especially with these elevation changes. If you noticed at the beginning of this level, it was almost impossible to see out there. So we got a good set of vision right now, and I don't want to move anybody, too much. We don't want to sprint out in there because they can patrol on up into the battle scanners. Because the map is so huge, I think the patrols, they move more. So it's like a percentage of the map or something. But once they hit those battle scanners, it seems like the patrols slow down. So we want to have our eyes out there, and there they are. And sure enough, we got two groups coming right at us. So at least we can see them from nice distance. Very, very nice. And he had a reaction shot on one of the drones. Now our sniper Godfather, he's first. He can see them through squad sight only. So 88% on the little guy. No. Let's see, Lockdown, he's got 100% on the big guy. We always want to assault the big guy first. The little guys don't do a lot of damage, but the big guy, he will throw grenades. 65% for his free shot, so I'm going to fire the free shot because of Bullet Swarm, and took him down halfway. So that was awesome. Let's do that again. It's only 65% hit. And it does do double damage, so that was 4 doubled to 8. So that's awesome. We'll get him up with lasers later. I know. He's still working with bullets. 100%. And I don't know why I didn't attack the big guy first. I attacked the little guy here. And I should have done a headshot on him to get the critical, because I hit 5 points, and that leaves him 2. Somebody else is going to have to take him out, because now I'm like, oh dear. Now they're both still up. Let's at least take one down with Lockdown. And the little drone's not close enough to the explosion to be damaged. So we'll have Snake Eyes take out... Let's see, he can see both. Let's see what the percentage is. If we can have someone else take him out. Now, fast lane, he can see one, she can see one, but she's not in cover. So I want to move her up into cover, but I don't want to move her up to such an extent that she activates the other group of aliens at the edge of the battle scanner out there. 66.
Kill confirmed.
I love the determined look on her face. Ooh, I'm going to get you. All right. Desperado. Now, I am going to move Desperado up over here. I think only one sniper can see those aliens out there. But we have used up quite a bit of our turn. I'm going to put her into cover, and she cannot see. I'm going to put her on Overwatch in case they show up. And instead of having him, Snake Eyes, shoot them and activate them and have nobody else able to shoot, well, except for Godfather, I'm just going to put him on Overwatch and put Godfather on Overwatch. But then I think better of it, put him behind the tree and then have him hunker down. And next turn, if they come toward us, at least he'll be in cover. But I don't get the benefit of any sort of Overwatch that would be necessary. Now the battle scanner expired, and we still don't see him. So I'm going to have Lockdown throw his last battle scanner. I want to engage them at range, if at all possible. A range that we can see them and they can't see us. So I have him throw the battle scanner right there, and where'd it go? So Snake Eyes can't see the aliens, nobody can see the aliens, the battle scanner has disappeared and has been wasted. So I don't know what sort of bug in the game that is. If he were to throw the battle scanner here, it won't go far enough. So I need to have Snake Eyes get a little bit closer. And he does have the ability that treats half cover as full cover. So I'm going to have him move up here. Can't, over there is not an option. So I'm going to have him move right there. And throw the battle scanner in a nice elevated flat area. Well, hopefully it won't drop down and fall out now. You see the battle scanner previously thrown is now pulsating, but it still doesn't see anything. I don't know what the deal is there. Okay, but now we can see something. Unfortunately, both of our snipers have thrown their battle scanners in order to be able to see them. So if we start attacking right now... Now, Godfather can't see them. So we can't even use him. So we're just going to put him on Overwatch, which is just as well because Collateral needs to reload. So let's leave him right where he is and have him reload. And put everyone else on Overwatch. There we go. And let's see if they move up. I hope they move up. Now we wasted 2 battle scanners just to see them. Now I'll move up behind one tree. It's very strange. They don't see us yet. They're not activated, as far as I can tell. Okay, Snake Eyes 55%. That's not very good. 48% for Godfather. And 65%, which is the best chance, for Lockdown. So we're going to go ahead and take that one. My hope is that they'll move up and be exposed or, somehow give the other guys a little bit better chance to hit. Now, of course, Lockdown has double tap, and now that they've moved up and he is flanked, it's 100% to hit. He's flanked because he is actually in view of our sniper without needing squad sight. Dangerous situation to be in, but there you go. Lockdown took out 2 aliens on his one turn with double tap. 10 points apiece. That's awesome. Which leaves the other 5 to take out this guy. Miss. So he's hiding behind a tree. We use our 2 snipers. They have like 50-50 chance to hit. 2 misses. Yeah, the top of the tree's gone, but he's still in full cover. That doesn't help us. And we need to move Desperado up. Now I'm looking at the other tree up there. I'm thinking I need to run and gun. I activate run and gun and move him 1 move. Why did I do that? 30% chance. She could move up some more. I don't want to have her take a chance on, you know, being exposed to another group. But she misses, hits a tree, misses again. So how many misses is that? 4 in a row. So he's still undamaged. So collateral can't see him. Cannot see him at all. And moving up there is just a dash. Firing a rocket. Okay, we can fire a rocket and do something to him. It does 8 damage now because he has that ability, Danger Zone, I believe.
Check your position.
So even though it's a really bad miss, he takes him down to 2 points. The problem is we only have 1 that can move, and that is fast lane. We've missed 4 pretty good percentage shots. Well, the 30% wasn't that good, and then the 50-50s for the snipers. We're going to move fast lane on up, because if we don't, he is going to throw a grenade and just decimate us. We have got to take him out right now. So it's really down to her, 66%. All down to a 66%. I don't like that, but that's the way it turned out.
Nailed him.
And she got it. So, big sigh of relief there. We had used up all our moves. And just 4 misses in a row. I guess we were due. So, thank goodness we were due. So, reload everyone.
Back end.
And get ready to move up again. Because we've used 5 battle scanners, taken out 2 groups, used up our rocket, and now we're down to our basic tactics. We got to move on up very slowly.
Roger that. Scanning. Roger.
And be sure our snipers are in good cover. And we hear the aliens directly in front of us. So we have 1 more battle scanner that we could throw, and that is with Godfather. So I'm going to have Desperado move on up and make room for Godfather up over there, I believe. Excuse me. Okay.
That alien there, it's not carrying a weapon like the others. What could it be doing?
Yes. Well, good thing this was the first move. We have a full complement of ammo and firing that we can do. Lockdown 85%. He only has 1 target that he can see. And this time he doesn't take him down, but that's what double tap is for. You double tap him.
Kill confirmed.
Tap, tap, and he's gone. Alright. We have, and then we have this guy. Oh, Lord, 78%. Now, I'm not too much scared of this guy as long as we take him down within the turn, because, you know, he's not going to throw a grenade, but he will slash at you. And now that our 3 up front have Titan armor, they can probably withstand one of those, but I'd rather not. Oh, and he panics.
Get me out of here!
And he's going to shoot. And it's a miss. Okay, so fast lane is right there. 83% without even moving. Let's just shoot him. Complete miss. Okay, this is not looking good. Okay, collateral. He has bullets for him, so before he moves even once, I'm going to have him fire. Take your free move. But he's intimidated, and I don't get the second move. So now we're in pretty dire straits. He has 10 points. We have Lockdown can't fire. He already fired twice. The only one we have left is Desperado. So we're not looking good here. We have to take this guy out, or he's going to come up to somebody and slash him. Then we have the other one somewhere out in the woods who's going to come and kill us. And a pretty bad chance to hit. A miss and a hit. So now he's alive. He is going to slash somebody. So he runs toward her. And now it's his move. He moves over here. And he doesn't attack? I don't get that. Here's the other guy. We have no overwatches. And it is half cover. Half cover's pretty useless. Oh, no, it was full cover because of that tree, but he still got shot. It was full cover because of the angle of that tree. Now, fast lane. Here's the next turn. 93%. It only does 6 points of damage. He has 6 points of damage. Hit points. So, let's see what happens.
X-ray down.
So that's nice. Now we have 5 guys that can take out this one. So Desperado doesn't have to take another shot. I don't like taking shots. I don't know why he didn't swing at fast lane. The other guy didn't swing at fast lane, but he just didn't. And just like that, Godfather takes him out. So XCom is funny that way. Sometimes you have good rolls, sometimes you have bad. Now here's what I'm doing here is I'm accelerating at 4 speed to move up to the UFO. So I'm trying something new here. I haven't done this for you guys before. Just kind of fade into the slow approach. I don't know if you want to see it this way. Just let me know if you like this, or if this just makes you nauseous. We move up slowly, trying to stay in full cover. Yes, we hear them in front of us. I'm going to throw a battle scanner out there to see how far in front of us, and we're not seeing them. Turns out they're not in the forest. They are in the UFO, but we don't know that. So we got to move up very slowly and cautiously, putting everyone on overwatch. We continue to hear them in front of us. I have my assault scouting out in front, snipers staying in full cover behind. And we just move up toward the UFO. And so this is at 4 speed. And see, I want to put him behind the tree, hunker down, overwatches. And so we're going to move up here, and yes, there is the UFO. So we want to move up to that entrance. We want to do it very cautiously, very carefully. The thing about the UFO is that a lot of times, yes, they're patrolling, and then you're going to have aliens inside the UFO, inside of different rooms. And until you get to those doors and open them, you don't see them. But there are other times that it sounds like they're in the UFO, but they're actually patrolling next to it. Or they're actually in the UFO, but not behind a door. And as soon as you walk a certain way past the entrance, boom, you've activated them. And if it's your last move, you're going to be toast, because you're going to activate them as your last move, and they get a turn. They're going to start throwing grenades at you without you getting a chance to do anything. So you have to be careful. So here we are at the door, clustered around the entrance. We don't necessarily know that there are not aliens off to the left. We don't know that there are not aliens out in the forest to the right of the UFO. We have to be careful. So I like to move the snipers up on the sides of the door. That way they're in full cover and they don't have to move. Everybody else right up in the doorway so that they can move on in. Alright, now let's slow it down because it's time to open the door.
Enemies spotted.
And there they are. So you can see right here we have 2 regular guys with plasma and 1 of those special guys with his claws. Alright, the sniper's beside the door. He can see both of them. 85% on that one, so we'll just go ahead and take him out. Nice, and that's lockdown for you. He is one of our original troopers here. 65%. Actually, he is the only surviving initial trooper. And here's the Intimidate. Lockdown is not going to be intimidated by anything. Snake Eyes on the other side of the door cannot see around that corner. But I've positioned Godfather at this corner in full cover. But he can see the alien. 48% to hit. We're just going to do a regular shot. 50-50 chance. 48-52. Alright. Alright, good deal. Now, everyone else,
I feel, Commander.
what I decide to do here, and I don't know why I decide to do this, I just put everyone on Overwatch right there. When he appears, it should be an execution squad, but he has so many hit points. Like 25, looks like, from here. 25 hit points that we take him down to 11. And thankfully that was his sprint move. That was his final move. I guess he ran all the way around for some reason. Wow. Good shot. He had 12 hit points left, and Godfather took him down with one shot. That's awesome. Okay, this leaves everybody else free to move up, so we're just going to go ahead and fast forward again. Instead of fading into the move, I'll show you how I move around very carefully. Now, I realize we're farther into the game. People have higher hit points now than when we started. They all have lasers, well, except for my heavy. They don't have plasma yet. But the game is, I guess you could say the game's getting easier. I don't know if it really is. Some would argue one way, some would argue the other, but still seems pretty hard to me, and I'm being very cautious. It is impossible difficulty. Alright, we're going to go back to regular view, open the door,
What was that sound?
and what I'm hearing is that he is in the room. But we can't see him, he's around the corner. So who else but Desperado, and I'm going to move Desperado right up front and center so she can see the entire room, and there he is. Okay, now I really want to capture this guy, but I realize that Desperado does extra damage on criticals. All of the snipers have Gunslinger. The only one that will do regular damage with the pistol is Fastlane. So up to 2 points of damage, and it's 1 point. Anybody else could kill him with a pistol. So I'm kind of at my wit's end as to how to capture this guy because he has so few hit points. 4 is quite a lot of hit points. Now, Collateral could end up doing 3 points of damage, but it does up to 5 with his weapon. As for the arc throw, it's 49%. I decide, well, you know, in the end, let's just go ahead and take a chance and see what happens.
Arc up.
Excellent work. We'll begin analyzing this new artifact as soon as you return.
All mission objectives completed.
And just like that, we got him. So, 13 aliens down, no operatives lost. We took a little bit of damage, but all in all, a successful mission. I hate that it came down to a 50-50 chance to hit. I don't know what I would have done if that had missed. But we captured him.
Is that all that's left of the specimen we attempted to capture?
Yes. I believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What is it, Doctor?
We're not exactly sure. It's organic in nature, yet highly magnetized, and it appears to resonate very faintly within a specific electromagnetic spectrum. It is currently unclear how or...
Perhaps that's because this is outside your field of expertise, Doctor. If what you're saying is true, this object is an antenna, one that's receiving a signal.
That signal. Can we trace it?
No, at least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
My team can handle that.
In that case, I will focus on constructing an interface between this object and our global communications array, which we'll need to trace the signal.
Then it looks like researching this crystal should be our top priority.
Okay, so back to business. Fastlane got a promotion. That's good. We got to build her up. Between revive and rifle suppression, I prefer revive. Use the heavy for suppression, or better yet, not leave any of the aliens standing to need to be suppressed. We have a light plasma rifle and the outsider shard. So excellent mission. Both things that we definitely definitely need. Alright. So, back to research. Why do I have no active research? I'm not quite sure. So, the difference, the decision is between new fighter craft, light plasma rifle, berserker autopsy. I decided to go with the berserker.
The men are calling this beast the Berserker, although it shares the same structure as the Muton.
Got the goo on the lens. Nasty. Alright. So, because that'll take 2 days, is what I decided to do for that. So, it'll be nice and quick. And just like that, we're done. And we get combat stems. Don't really care. I don't use combat stems. Now, between light plasma and fighter craft. Light plasma would be nice to have more damage in combat, but we need that new fighter craft to shoot down the aliens. So we can't let another UFO get by us. We have to crank up our air superiority here. It's a fine line. I prefer the EMP cannon if I'm going to take anything other than regular missiles.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Okay, so we've completed the satellite, so we have all the satellites we need, but I'm going to wait until we're further along. Now, in the Foundry, the two things I like besides the scope upgrade that I already have is the improved med kit. For that, I need Thin Men. Why I don't have any, I'm not quite sure. And ammo conservation is huge. Now, I make a mistake right here. Yes, I make another mistake. I don't realize that I need muton corpses for that. I should read all the requirements. I just realized I had everything. And then I start selling muton corpses. Well, I'm going to give myself 5. Turns out I need 6. And boom, just like this, I sell 1 more than I can use, and I'm not able to. So I'm trying to gather money for the ammo conservation, and I just sold more mutons for money than is acceptable. I can't research the ammo conservation. So when I encounter my next muton, that's the first thing that I will be doing is purchasing ammo conservation with his corpse.
Hope we can keep the people in those cities calm. The last thing we need is outright chaos.
Right now we're researching the improved arc thrower. So that'll increase our chances. Hopefully it won't be a coin toss next time. But you know what? I have the shard. I have the plasma. It would be nice to capture guys, mutons with full plasma rifles. But I don't really have to. I've captured the main guy that I need to progress the story along. I could just not worry about capturing. So I don't know what I'm going to do from here on as far as capturing aliens. Improved arc thrower should increase our chances. A little late, but we got the coin toss. So there's the arc thrower. Alright, so I have money because I was trying to gather it together. But I don't want to actually spend it on anything until I absolutely have to. 18 weapon fragments out of our 127 for 112 credits. Not a problem. Dispatch that right away. So that's good. New fighter craft is 7 days out. I do need...
Commander, there's a priority
okay, here we go.
Transmission coming in from the Council.
Okay, Council. What is the mission? The mission is a bomb disposal mission. Now, if you recall, way back when, I skipped the first bomb disposal mission just straight out. We had bullets. I know at the end of the bomb disposal missions, it's a massacre. After you disarm that bomb, it is a complete massacre. So, now that we all have lasers, well, except for the heavy, and we're going to fix that right now. Here we go. We're going to buy a heavy laser and equip our heavy with the heavy laser. It's only 20 credits. 16 alloy. We have the alloy for it now. We don't have an alloy problem as it stands right now, so that's good. We're going to need those with the Archangel armor later and plasma weapons that we tried to build. Unless again, we decide to concentrate on capturing aliens with full plasma rifles. We'll have to see. So we're going to equip him with the heavy laser, and we're going to leave him with the arc thrower just in case we have an opportunity to capture someone. I don't have a handle on whether I'm actually going to plan to do that or not. And away we go for the bomb disposal mission. And where are we going? Oh yes, Cordoba, Argentina, for Operation Fading Whisper. So I hope you'll join me for that one. Looks like we're on a bridge, so we might have a better chance next time. Until then, stay safe.